Melbourne beckons on BBC One in half an hour with further live coverage from the Commonwealth Games. First, we're closer to home for Friday night fun, including adult humour and some strong language. So dry your eyes and let's go down the pub.
I just emptied the cat's litter into the kids' sand pit.
You didn't have to laugh so long at my saddest song. That's not nice. Dry your eyes. You had to demonstrate your wit at my favourite bit. Words suffice. Dry your eyes.
Hi, Angry Steve here, Ulster's #1 shock jock, the man who's paid by the BBC to get angry on your behalf. Okay, here's the deal, Ulster. In a so-called Christian country, an old man is mugged in the rain just for his pension. So, who's to blame? The police or the politicians? You decide. Text me now.
Could you phone an ambulance?
Hold on, I'm waiting on an important message.
Are you gonna belong in there?
Well,
It's just I have to knock off at 5, you know?
Well, I'm kind of busy here.
Aye, well, don't be making a mess. I'm only out there cleaning it 3 hours ago, and the supervisor's on our way round.
Well, you couldn't give us a couple of minutes, could you?
You want to see the state I'd loo this morning? Some fella must have had a dose of something rotten. Gallons of toilet duck are flushed down there and you can still smell it. 4 rolls he used, I reckon. Either that or someone's nicking it. So I've stopped putting them in.
Well, actually, there's no loo here.
Do you want some?
Please?
How many sheets do you want? Oh, by the way, don't be throwing your fag down the bog. I put methylated spirits down there.
That's right. I've just won £50,000 on a Lucky Dip lottery scratch card. £50,000. I've never had that much money in my life. But I thought they could have given me my pound back. That's the way I see it, I'm a pound down in the deal.
So often it seems that people forget the cornerstones of our faith. The ideals that form the basis of our morality. The 10 Commandments. The Lord our God said, "Thou shalt not steal." And we should... What's happened? Yeah, what'd you call me for? Sure, I told you I was doing the sermon, didn't I? Oh, you're not going to believe what we've done yesterday. We were in the jewellers in the shopping centre, and Damo distracted the girl at the till, and I stole this class Rolex. Yeah, look. That's top playing, isn't it? All right, okay, no bar. I'll talk to you later. The Lord our God said, "Thou shalt not steal."
Excuse me, sir. I've done a poll for BBC News. Do you know who Vladimir Putin is?
Vladimir Putin? Nah. Never heard of him, mate. Hang on, the wife might know. Here, love, you ever hear tell of Vladimir Putin?
Vladimir Putin from Kremlin Street, Nardone, dirtbag. Escort Vladimir Putin.
You never told me.
Well, there's a lot I haven't told you. Girl has her secrets.
You what?
No. I'm talking about Vladimir Putin, the Russian president. He wants
a good kick and a clink, that's what he wants. Before time, he was going out with me, told me I was his only girl, and at the same time he was knocking off that, that slut Mary McAleese, and at the same time he was knocking off one of the Rices.
Brady Rice?
No, Condoleezza, you know, the one with the buck teeth. And at the same time he was going out with that girl, Old Park, what's her name? Hillary Clinton. She had twins to him. Aye, but he left her high and dry when he went over that wee girl used to work in the Indian nerd Carlisle Circus. What's her name? Sonia Gandhi.
Hang on a minute. How long ago was this?
Stop getting all jealous. It was 18 years ago.
18 years? You see me, this our son? Vladimir Jr.?
No,
You keep out of this, mate. Just keep out of it. And by the way, we were married 20 years ago. 20 years!
Where what? And then it was 20 years ago.
Yeah!
Give over. I've put it behind me and so can you. Here, wait a minute. There he's there. Hey, master!
Here, wait a minute! That's our Jeanette! You keep your hands off her! Ah! Look at this! Look at this deliver! Look at this deliver! The carrying twins! You told me you were in Spain! Look at that!
We'll just put that down as a yes then.
Keep your hands off!
Had an accident that wasn't your fault? Then why not just accept it? The National Accident Acceptance Line has hundreds of trained staff who'll explain to you.
Look, accidents happen, for God's sake.
Stop spoofing. Fell when you were drunk.
No. You're not getting any compensation. Because you don't deserve it, dickhead.
Last week, on the way to work, I tripped up on the pavement. Normally, I'd be straight round to see a solicitor, looking 10 grand for whiplash, loss of earnings, and religious discrimination. But after just one call to the National Accident Acceptance Line, I was able to accept that the slight grazing on my arm would go away in time. And I was a whinging, money-grabbing leech.
The National Accident Acceptance Line operates a no-win, no-fee, no-chance PAL policy, which means if you call our special number, trained staff will tell you just where you and your blood-sucking lawyers can stick your ridiculous claim.
And don't bother claiming, because that was no accident.
That's what Jim from Larne did.
Hello. I'm frightened to leave the house in case a slight gust of wind might knock me over and leave me unable to work. Who do I claim against?
Pull yourself together, you snivelling little git. And stop trying to get something for nothing. You make me sick.
Thanks very much.
The National Accident Acceptance Line, because you have to actually get a life before it can be ruined.
And that is your evidence to the court?
Aye. Next thing you know, they'll try and ban badger baiting as well.
Not over him, over me. Okay, here's the crack, Ulster. An old man was mugged 15 minutes ago, and guess what? He's still lying there. No one has come to his aid. Shocking? You're damn right it is. Who do you blame? The health service or the public? Text me now. You could drive me to the hospital. Can you not see I'm busy?
Hey, Le Mans TT, here we come.
Whoa, you need to put everything into the basket, sir.
Oh, right, boy.
Oh, and the helmet?
Oh, right enough, boy.
I'm sorry, sir. You must still be carrying some metal.
I'm not.
Jesus, boy, look at the metal in you. If I was to sell you for scrap, I'd make a fortune.
Jesus, is that why all the fridge magnets stick to me?
Right, Mr. and Mr. McDowell.
No. It's spelt McDowell, but pronounced Meadow.
Sorry. Mr. and Mr. Well, which one of you is John Joe?
Me.
And which one of you is John Joe?
Me.
Well, how do I tell you apart?
Sure. Look at this daughter. You couldn't get more different.
Oh, hey! Chalk! Cheese!
I drive a Suzuki 1200.
Whereas I drive a Yamaha 1100. So you couldn't get more different than that, like.
Plus, I'm sponsored by Suzuki, the world's leading motorcycle manufacturer.
Whereas I'm sponsored by Points Past Poultry. No better tasting chicken.
And the big difference there is John Joe's never stopped for a Sunday dinner. So he's the jammy one, like.
Right. Well, do you have any hand luggage?
Oh, Agard. Just one item each. That's him there.
I don't think they'll fit in the overhead lockers. They'll have to go in the hold, if there's room.
You want to put the bikes in the hold? Well, where are we going to go?
With the other passengers?
Away from the bikes! Away from the bikes!
Calm down, John Joe. The guard's only codding. You're only codding, aren't you?
Manx Airline announces the arrival flight BE215 from Belfast.
I think next year we'll take the boat.
There's a boat?
You'll never believe it. I just met Elton John. He gave me his autograph and everything. I says, Elton, if you wouldn't mind, could I have a wee photograph with you? And you know what he says? Have you got a camera? Like, I thought he could have carried a camera with him so his fans could take a few photos. The bigger they are, the meaner they are. Excuse me, I'm doing some market research. Would you mind just answering a couple of quick survey questions, please?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit short of time.
Oh, it's only market research. It won't take a minute.
No, I haven't the time.
Oh, please! I can finish after this.
No, really, just leave me alone, okay?
Please!
Oh, for God's sake. All right, then.
Question 1. On a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all and 5 is very much, just how annoyed are you that I've stopped you in the street and forced you to answer some inane questions on behalf of a shadowy marketing company that you've never heard of, that will use the information to profile you and send you reams of irritating direct mail advertising for the rest of your life?
5. Very much. Think.
Right, next question. On a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all and 5 is very much, just how astonished are you that a seemingly intelligent woman like me can spend a day asking people their opinions about mundane things like breakfast cereal, as if anyone really gives a shit apart from some mindless little nerd in a suit with a marketing degree who actually thinks the people answering these questions don't just say the first thing that pops into their head.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
You really want me to? Let's say 5 again, shall we? And final question. On a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all and 5 is very much, how
How much would you agree with the following statement? I wish I had not made eye contact with this bloody woman and had just walked on by instead of letting her follow me into wasting half the afternoon answering questions which she's obviously just made up because it's her last day at work and is clearly taking the piss because she doesn't care anymore. Right. Oh, that's it. Oh, I never have to do this crappy job again.
Well, congratulations. It all works out for you.
I'm off to do something worthwhile. Something where I can really make a difference to people's lives.
Great.
Excuse me, I'm with you, Cook and Sound. Would you mind just answering a couple of quick questions, please?
People say human meat tastes like chicken. Actually, it's more like rabbit.
Arthur Heckler, Ulster's #1 slagger, has got himself into trouble with the law once again.
Silence in court! Silence in court!
That's right. Don't be waking the judge up.
Oh, Mr. Heckler, we meet again.
Here, mate, that's a better wig than Terry Wogan's.
Sadly, Mr. Heckler, you're becoming all too familiar to this court.
Not as familiar as I am to your wife. Well, how was I to know the judge's wife was dead? So I got 10 days for contempt of court, and I was only in for a whiplash claim. Yeah, just for slagging. I'm a heckling martyr. I see myself as a kind of slobbery Nelson Mandela. I mean, heckling is an art. It takes real skill and talent to be a great heckler. Jeez, you're one ugly bastard. I'm only slagging.
It was during his time in jail that Arthur realised he had a problem. So he bit the bullet and joined the Hecklers' self-help group, Hecklers Anonymous.
Hello, my name is Arthur, and I am a heckler.
Bollocks!
That's a lesbian.
Bollocks!
I first started heckling when I was about 10.
And you're still no good at it. Bollocks!
I have to say, it's
Bollocks!
It's hard for me to be here.
You want to try listening to you?
Bollocks!
I just want to say,
Bollocks!
will you stop heckling me?
I can't help it, mate. I need help too. I'm only slagging. Bollocks!
Very painful experience, but I'm completely cured. I will never heckle anyone again as long as I live. Slap it! Becky! Pizza features! Shoulders! Here, mate. I can see why you stay behind the camera, eh?
I've been a professional bodyguard for 15 years now. If a celebrity hires me, they know they get protection, confidentiality, and above all, respect. People talk about the glamour, but for me, it's just a job. You can't afford to get starstruck around your clients. Right, lads, come on. The limo's here. Come on. Back. Back, lads. The limo's here.
Oh my God, it's Justin Timberlake! He is so gorgeous, and like, I am his #1 fan, and I have got like tons of pictures of him around my walls, and I'm gonna marry him. Justin! Justin! It's me, Justin! It's me, it's your bodyguard, Justin! Justin, I love you! Justin! Be a man, Justin, I love you! Oh God, isn't he so tall in a kind of handsome kind of way, and just couldn't we just eat him up? Who you looking at, bitch?
Dad, what's wrong? Oh my God. I think he's having a heart attack.
Just take it easy, I'll phone an ambulance. can't believe this. They're putting me on hold. They're playing music now.
What? When I come to call, he won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead.
This is an emergency!
Hello, sir. I'm Mariah McStravick, singing artiste, diva, and part-time telephone operator, and I love you. Which emergency service do you require?
Ambulance, please. He's having a heart attack.
Okay, first things first. Everybody calm down. I have a song about heart attack.
I see you, I feel you. I know you go on.
Still no sign of an ambulance. You pay your taxes, you should expect an ambulance. Or am I just bonkers do, Lolly? Text me now with your health service horror stories. Well, plenty of texts coming in saying, Steve, why don't you help him? That's a good question, Ulster. Let's have another text poll. Should I help this man, or hey, let the paramedics do their job? Text me now. Plus, are we right to be worried about crime, or are we just hyping it up? Text me now with your stories about thieving travellers.
I'm a traveller.
Good idea. You can text too.
Was an ambulance, wasn't it?
It doesn't matter. He's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to sing at the funeral?
Good afternoon, sir, and welcome to Say It With Flowers. What would you like to say?
I'd like to say to my darling wife, Happy Valentine's Day. Sorry about last night, and I'll do the dishes next time.
No problem, sir. I suggest roses.
Okay, roses, thanks.
Hello, sir, and welcome to Say It With Flowers. What would you like to say?
I'd like to say to Sandra, Happy Valentine's Day. And for God's sake, would you cheer up? I told you I was completely hammered, and that's why I slept with your sister. So would you give over about it? And to be honest, she wasn't that great anyway. And it's not my fault she got a dose. And I know you got a dose too, but sure, it'll clear up in a couple of weeks if you keep using the cream. Oh, and you needn't think about leaving me, because to be honest, with a face like yours, you're not going to get anyone. And my solicitor says I'll get the house. Oh, and by the way, all the restaurants were booked up for Valentine's night, so I'm going out with the boys. No, Derek.
No problem, sir. I suggest roses.
Like a metro bus, don't you, boy?
It's very convenient, Mother.
That's not why you like it. You like it because it's pink, don't you, boy?
Shut up, Mother, shut up!
What did you buy 2 tickets for, boy? Can't you see I'm dead?
You're occupying a seat, Mother. Shut up!
That's right, boy. You killed me before I could get my free bus pass. You should have waited till they posted it out. Then you could have dressed up as me and got the bus for free. You always were an idiot.
Shut up, Mother, just shut up!
Why are we sitting at the back of the bus when there's plenty of room at the front?
Because I don't want anyone to see you, Mother.
Oh, I know why it is. It's so you can sit beside her.
Who?
That slut! You can't keep your greedy little lecherous eyes off.
She's not a slut, Mother, she's a nurse.
She's not a real nurse. She's a strip-a-gram on her way to a job. Nurse today, traffic warden tomorrow. It all comes off the same way. Makes no difference to that whore.
She's not a strip-a-gram, Mother, she's a nurse, and I'll prove it to you. Excuse me, did you take all your clothes off for money?
I knew she was a real nurse all along, boy. And we missed our stop.
Everybody down! Down!
Derek,
What, love?
these fellas here is robbing the bank.
Or the by fuck. Listen, mate.
I didn't spend my lunch hour wasting my time and then another half hour signing these traveller's checks just so as you could come in and bunk the queue. You want to rob the bank? Then you queue up like everybody else.
I've got a gun!
Aye. Well, I've got 2 tickets to Magaluf, and if you don't want that gun inserted up your hole, you'll wait your turn.
But I've got a getaway car waiting.
Well, I've got a 747 waiting. And you see, if I don't get on it because I couldn't get my traveller's checks, you'd better hope the police get you before I do. See that camera there? You'd better leave now. Otherwise, you'll be appearing on the next edition of the new reality TV show when thieving bastards get their heads stoved in. Sorry. And don't be one near the post office. I'm going there next. What the fuck do you mean 3% commission?
Well, Mr. Murphy, we've got the results back from your sample, and there's no easy way to tell you this, but, you will never have children.
Never have children? Oh, why's that?
Well, it's because you have a very low sperm count.
Low sperm count?
As you might have read, there has been a general reduction in male sperm count, and it's becoming a very common problem.
Oh, I know what's going on here. I know why I've got a low sperm count. It's 'cause I'm Irish. If I was Cecil Fortescue from Stratford-upon-Avon, you'd be telling me I could see Africa. But no, you can't bear the thought of another wee Irish child being brought into this world, can ye? What is it? Afraid of another Patrick Keatley keeping the word in stitches, are ye?
It's got nothing to do with you being Irish.
Oh, so it's only the English that's allowed to breed, is it? You just can't wait to kill us all off, can ye? Just 'cause some wee potty won't spin a balls up the tarmac in your driveway.
I don't have a driveway, I live in a flat.
You just can't bear the thought of this wee Mick following another Bernard Shaw or Oscar Wilde to teach us how to read English right. Or maybe it'd have another Geordie Best to show us how to play friggin' football properly. I'm not allowed any sperm, but I bet Wayne Rooney's sperm counts off the Richter scale.
Actually, the Richter scale only goes up to 10.
Aye, well, that's 10 more than any wee Irishman's allowed, isn't it? Is it my fault that Daniel O'Donnell is sexier than Cliff Richard? Is it my fault that Prince Harry's a Nazi? Is it my fault that Bob Geldof saved the world from starving while you all sat in your English arses and did nothing? But sure, just blame the potties on everything and take his wee Irishman's chances of being a father away from him.
Look, it's not completely hopeless. I mean, there's IVF. Let's discuss it with your partner.
Well, trust an English woman to come up with a completely useless suggestion like that. I haven't got a girlfriend. The English bitch dumped me. And you know why?
Because you're Irish?
No, she just didn't want any children.
Oh, listen, my wife's just had twins, wee boy and girl. I'm looking £4,000 on the nearest offer.
And anytime I'm going through hell, you see it wet yourself. Squeeze.
And there's more yummy comedy next week.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what's going on here. I know what all this is about. It's 'cause I'm Irish, isn't it? You took one look at me with my brand new motor, and you thought, oh, there's no way I'm going to let this wee potty drive a BMW. Oh, no.
Dry your eyes.